Boo! Hello guys, and welcome back to another cold stream. On today's stream, we are back with some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, and as you can tell by the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about the top 100 decks, as well as those who have qualified. At least I believe people have qualified. Hold on, what is this? Since a player who has won, or who has already earned the finals invitation, ranked first, we will instead give the invitation to the player ranked second. Okay, that was just because Tatsuku won. I was like, wait, hold on, what is this? What is this about Japan? Known information. Anyway, the person got second because Tatsuku is, I don't know, good at the game, I guess is what we'll go with. But anyway, we have, the top 100 deck lists to look at. New generic ritual support. Okay, we'll do new cards. PogChamp new cards. We'll do that first. First of all, we have a new mask change artwork, and honestly, I don't hate it, but I also don't love it. Mostly just because, again, this mask change is very good and is pretty iconic. So I'm like, this one's okay. It's cool. It's a cool artwork, right? You know, mask changing into, I believe that's Rion, the Earth one. I could be wrong. But it's fine. Moving on, we also have a world premiere ritual support from the TCG, which already has Mitsurugi, which is crazy. But we have Miracle Raven. Man, they really want to eat this bird. They're really prepping this bird. He's now the Pope. Miracle Raven, which is a level 1 Dark Fiend ritual effect, pendulum effect monster. Pendulum? Ew. With 300, pendulum effect once per turn during the main phase, you could ritual summon this card by treating monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed 1. Crazy. And then the monster effect is you could ritual summon this card with Miracle Raven. You can ritual summon this card. Okay. So, like, you scale it and then you ritual summon it? Okay, that's kind of weird. But sure, I guess that makes sense. Must be ritual summon this ritual summon card. This ritual summon card is unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. If you ritual summon exactly one ritual monster with a card effect that requires the use of a monster, this card can be used as the entire tribute. If this card is tributed for a ritual summon, you can add one ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Does this do anything? It seems pretty good, right? Exactly one ritual monster that requires the use of monsters. This card you control can be used for the entire tribute. If tributed add a ritual monster. This is a fairly good effect, right? I guess you could use it as like, what deck would this be good in? Megalith? I think. Because I don't think Mitsurugi cares. Maybe they would use it. But they likely wouldn't. There's not really a reason to run this over running literally anything else. Just like more engine pieces outside of it. Because most of the time your first action is not to ritual summon. Which means most of the time you don't need this to like fulfill the cost. Because your spell already does that. Voiceless Voice? No. No, Voiceless wouldn't give a shit. The thing is, with Voiceless Voice, what would Voiceless accomplish by you either ritual summoning this guy or by you using this as ritual material? And the answer is, nothing. You need low to do anything anyway. What deck am I playing tonight? We'll find out. I don't know. Haven't decided quite yet. Yura really loves the chubby equals unaffected trope. It's immune to a Veiler, right? This card, yes. This card itself, that is ritual summoned, yes. This ritual summon card is unaffected by the opponent's activated effects. Now, with that being said, I don't necessarily think that means that it's... Yeah, like, it wouldn't be good in Voiceless, because... While, yes, you could use it as ritual material, it wouldn't do anything for that deck, because you still need low, and you still need a bunch of other stuff. So, like, sure, you could use it to, like, ritual summon a guy, but then it's just ritual material, and then it gets a ritual card, which you are, like, you only need the one guy. Anyway, the one that I can think of, the, like, only one that I can think of that really uses this is, Megalith. Megalith would care a lot, because you could go Megalith effect, tribute Raven, Raven then grabs another one to hand. So you could add, like, ritual summon Ophiel. Ophiel could add a guy, and then Raven could add a guy, and then you have both of those. And with the new support, like, that's very, very good. Libromancer, Novels, and Nekroz. Nekroz probably wouldn't care, given the fact that most of the time you're either using Kaleidoscope or you're using Shuret, both of which are way better and are more likely what you're going to want. Raven could work, but I don't know if you would play it. I'm not too familiar with Nekroz. Libromancer, I think, just has the one guy and also kind of does the same thing where it's like, oh, I'd rather have the other cards in, like, in rotation in that archetype. You might play it. Very unfamiliar with Libromancer. Novels specifically wants to tribute your cards for the ritual summon, so likely also wouldn't play it. And they have their own spell, their own pendulum monsters, both of which that do a better job than this one. Dogmatica? Dogmatica uses the extra deck for that. But I guess, yeah, you could. The big one is I think Megalith. Megalith is probably the most important one. I think some of the other decks could use it, but also could not. And, like, it wouldn't be surprising. I'm sorry, what are you talking about? You scale it first, tribute anything, then search? Well, it doesn't care about hand traps. What are you searching? What are you talking about? During your main phase, you can ritual summon this card by tributing exactly one monster from your hand or field. Uh-huh. And then, you know, if this card is tributed for ritual summon, you can add a ritual monster. It's a starter for Yuge? Am I missing something? Is there text on this that I'm just, like, not reading? You can ritual summon this card. Sorry, hold on. Pendulum effect. Once per turn, during the main phase, you can ritual summon this card, retrieving a monster from hand or field whose levels equal or exceed 1. Monster effect. You can ritual summon this card with Miracle Raven. Must be ritual summoned. This ritual summon card is unaffected by the opponent's activated effects. If you ritual summon exactly one ritual monster with card effects that require the use of monsters, this card can be used for the entire tribute. If this card is tributed for a ritual summon, you can add one ritual monster from your deck to your hand. The fuck does this do? Okay, sorry. Okay, it is tributed. I thought I read it wrong too. Yeah. If it was summoned, it'd be significantly better. It would be. But the fact that it is tributed is why I'm like, eh. Tribute ad Mistva? Yeah, but what are you tributing with? You would never use any of these pendulum monsters as pendulum monsters. You would never use them for the pendulum summon effect. You would use them as spell into monster, which is what pendulums are, like, supposed to be. Goblin Mitsurugi support trust. Anyway, we have Ashlan U1000, which is a light cybers. A Link 2 Lightsabers Link effect monster with down left and down right arrows with 1400 attack requires 2 monsters with different types and attributes, which is nice. I like that. And then if a ritual monster this card points to attacks a defense position monster, inflicts piercing battle damage, and you can only use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. You can reveal 1 ritual monster in your hand to add a ritual monster with a different type and attribute from your deck to your hand. If you ritual summon, you can target a face-up monster your opponent controls to return to the hand. What is this for? You reveal a ritual monster in hand to add a ritual monster with a different type and attribute from your deck to your hand. Does this do anything in novels? Ritual this guy, grand breakout into full combo with Habakiri. I think. That is not how this card works. This card has to be tributed for the tribute for a ritual summon. Libromancer? I don't think so. Libromancer has 1 ritual. Oh, I lied to you. It has 3, 4. I was absolutely wrong. You're right. It could be Libromancer. I only ever see this guy, which is why I was like, Voices coded the new Raven is? It gives you fuel to actually use for Vortex summoned off Penned Dragon? Okay, hold on. There's no way you would ever play this in Voiceless. The hell does this card do in Voiceless? First of all, it's a Dark Fiend, so it's not like it's searchable. Second of all, it searches a ritual monster, which doesn't really matter because 90% of your deck does that. And you're more concerned about getting low onto the field alongside the ritual monster, which matters way more. And 3, it's another dead card that you wouldn't want to draw unless you already have access to the ritual summon. Shinobird? Shinobird would be good with this. You're right. Shinobird would go crazy with this. The Link 2 feels like Cyber Angel 2. Cyber Angel is all 1 ritual. Or 1 type. Right? They're all light fairies. Novels ain't using it, and Drytron doesn't need it. This is a Megalith card. 1000%. This card right here is so heavily play me in Megalith, it can't be anything else. This is a Megalith card through and through, and it was not designed around anything else. Yes, this card, in terms of design, I do agree, does feel like a Cyber Angel. That is true. Readying the Rites, which is a normal spell card that says add 1 fiend ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Oh, that's very funny. That adds exactly this card and kind of nothing else. Are there... Oh, shit! You got a Doombreaker! Doombroker! Let's go! And that's it. Cool. Alright. Then if you added a Pendulum monster, you can special summon and offer a Sacrificial Offering token. While you control that token, you cannot special summon from the extra deck. When your ritual monster inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can banish this card from your grave to draw a card. Sure. I don't know. This is a very interesting card, but I don't think any of this like does anything other than Megalith. Uh... Yeah. Literally novels. Nah. I yeah, I don't think novels want this card. I don't think novels want any of these cards. Like, the problem with ritual decks is that adding more bricks isn't necessarily a good thing. And, like, the bird is just a brick. Because all it does is help you ritual summon by ignoring the cost. But oftentimes with modern ritual decks, the cost is not the problem. The problem is the spell. You have to, like, get the spell into rotation. And so, like, fronting the cost isn't nearly as important. I don't know. The story of that poor bird is more interesting. Honestly, I don't know if it's a poor bird at this point. They might just like it. It looks like it's a pope. It looks like it's a ritual figure rather than like being sacrificed. It just had a good day. They're still trying to make rituals good. Rituals are good. They succeeded. I can see the Raven being used in Vendred along with Dark Necromancer. True, that would also be... Yeah, Vendred would like this. But even then, maybe. It'll be roasted or barbecued? Nah. Nah. It lives. I think that's the whole point. Is that this card is the subversion of expectations. We expect the bird to die. We expect all of the, like, preparations to lead into, like, a sacrifice. And then it was just, nope, actually, we're just dressing you up because we like you. You're now our little token bird or something like that. And then we get a next card that's just like a chicken, like a rotisserie chicken. I'd be like, oh. Yeah, literally the string is a measuring tape. This comes before this. Hence why it's called readying the rights. Anyway, cool cards. The only deck I can think of right now is Megalith for a lot of these. This one, like, I have no idea how you would use this. It's cool in nature, but, like, yeah, I don't know what you would do with this. Anyway, let's talk about the WCQ, or more specifically, the top 100 decks from the WCS, which we have, I believe, not all of them, but at the very least we have a fair amount of them, and we can see here the top meta breakdown, which is fairly good, all things considered. Or it's fairly expected, right? Fiendsmith's Snake Eye being the top deck, being the most represented, not too surprising. Crystron is a bit surprising because a lot of the top players, I think, realized that it was just like really good in this format, and like no one was prepared for it. The big thing about this in particular is that it is a meta call. It's similar in nature to when like, what's a good example? I guess like when Cash Fiendsmith or Magical Musketeer Fiendsmith ended up taking an event in Yubel Snake Eye format, I believe. Because it was just like, play a 10 billion hand traps. Crystron does very similar things. In a ladder style format, you basically win going first, which is very nice. You don't lose to any particular hand traps. Even things like Maxi and Foolos, you have play against. I guess you lose to like Droll a little bit more, but even then, it's still playable. What was it? Oh, you don't lose to the Bestials, which is a big thing. Because the Bestials specifically we're seeing a ton of play due to how prevalent Fiendsmith was. So, there you go. And then on top of that, like, having the ability to have such a high high skill deck as well meant that a lot of the better players, if you were better at Crystron, just ended up taking it oftentimes. So it ended up performing pretty well. That being said, this is a very specific meta choice. I don't know how relevant this deck will be outside of this specific metagame. I don't know if it's necessarily like a great deck with which to climb Yu-Gi-Oh! Ranked right now. But in terms of like the WCQ and Stage 2, seem to be very good. Blue Eyes being the second most represented deck is not too surprising. Blue Eyes, I feel like, is the Sprite of this meta, where it is a turn your brain off and just click buttons deck. You kind of can't fuck it up. Also, no lab. That's not surprising because Konami hates trap cards. So there you go. All of the like, which one is not a combo deck? Blue Eyes, I guess, kind of. Literally every other one is a combo deck, like a heavy combo deck. Oh, the one Fiendsmith's control. Sorry, my bad. Fiendsmith is fine, doesn't need hits. I do agree. Anyway, what was I saying? Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes is the like mid-range deck, but it's also very similar in nature to Sprite, when Sprite and Tearlament were the two decks that everyone were playing, because it's just a nice like turn your brain off and like click buttons style deck, and I'm sure a lot of people played it because of that. We have Tenpai, which is Tenpai. I don't feel like I need to explain this. Mermail Atlantean ended up as well at 5, but the rest of these like don't really matter in the number that they were at. Branded at 4, Memento at 3, 2 Gimmick Puppets, 2 Melodious, a Yubel, a Tearlament, a White Forest, and a Fiendsmith control. All of these could just be fucking anything, and it wouldn't be surprising. Hey, Close Moon? No. Yeah, White Forest really isn't that great into the current metagame. Like, it doesn't do well into, like, Bystials, it doesn't do well into Droll, it doesn't do well into Fugalos or Maxi, it doesn't really do well into, like, going second, especially with how powerful a lot of the combo decks are, like Mermail and Crystron and stuff like that. So, Branded is probably from the super dedicated players. Yeah. I am surprised it's only 4. I figured more people would probably try it, but no lab is sad. It is sad, but it's not surprising. Konami, especially in Master Duel, has it out for trap cards. They hate trap cards. Not control decks specifically, but pretty much control decks, and most notably, trap cards. They are destined to make it unplayable for anyone who wants to actually activate a trap card. And I'm not talking like unless it is a searchable trap card like Crystron or Blue Eyes or something like that. But if you actually want to set a trap card and use it as an interaction, Konami is out to get you. They have released every way to deal with that and giving you nothing in response. It's hilarious. Anyway, here we can see the top players. We saw this one already from Tatsuku. The interesting thing about this is that Crystron was using Millennium specifically. So it's a Millennium package to get into things like the Zombie Vamp, which kind of does the combo as well. And so that's kind of the general idea, is you use the Millennium stuff, you go into the Zombie Vamp mills, then you go into the Crystron stuff, and you play the Crystrons from there, on top of just having the Crystrons themselves. So, there you go. But we can also see like lots of hand traps, Valor, Ash, Imperm, the Bystials, Crow, Maxi, there's a Nibiru in there. Not a ton of hand traps, but a fair amount, right? We also have second place from Japan, which is actually going to Worlds, and they're just playing Fiendsmith. Yeah, Fiendsmith, basically. Snake Eye Fiendsmith. 3 Oak is kind of interesting, but no, that's it. 3 Oak is kind of interesting. Don't know why that's the case, but okay. They're also on Pilgrim Reaper instead of DD Wave King, which is something, I guess. I'm a little confused as to why that is exactly the case, but I guess. Okay. Why are we playing this? Huh? That seems odd. That seems very strange, but okay. That's why Oak at 3? I guess? You do like the Fiendsmith stuff and then you mill and then you hope you hit like a Poplar or an Ash? That seems really bad though. Anyway, it's mostly engine. The hand trap here is Droll. Just plain Droll. Oh, mill Oak and then revive with Princess? Yeah, but if you don't already have the Snake Eye engine online, like, that doesn't do anything. Oh, I guess it does, right? Because you go... Oh, gonna add... Okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I think that's pretty terrible. This looks much better. We have our RJ, which actually ended up coming in second overall from Asia. With this list, which looks a lot simpler and a lot cleaner. Nice 40 cards. I believe this was also 40. Yeah. But also this one, I believe, it's pretty much the same. The big exception is that not playing 3 Oak, and instead playing Imperm as well, and a second tract, I think. Yeah. Second tract, Imperm, and then just 1 Oak, which seemed to do pretty well. Then we have North America for Joey Choi, who I don't know who this is. But they play Blue Eyes. Anyway, moving on. Is there anything of note in this one? No, not really. I guess the 2 Ghost Ogre is kind of interesting, but I think a lot of Blue Eyes players play Ghost Ogre. I don't know why, but they do. Seems kind of odd, but we have LATAM. First place is Player. No idea who this is. I would imagine. Yeah, I have no. I have no idea. No clue. But they were playing Mermail. This is not Judeo, right? Or Judea, whatever his name is. I don't know how you say his name. He played Nib and a copy of Bingo Machine. That's it. Hold on. Let him. Oh yeah, it was Jude. That's who I thought it was. Yeah, it's Jude. Because I was like, this list looks so familiar. Judo? What? Anyway. 2 Minstrel. Next up we have the Jonas Bronis. It's the Jonas Brothers. From Europe, Middle East, Oceania, and Africa, which is on a 46-card Snake Eye, Kashtira, Fiendsmith, Millennium shenanigans. Notably lots of hand traps, 3 Nib, 3 Fua, 3 Ash, and 3 Droll. Honestly, it doesn't seem bad, except for the fact that they're playing a bunch of bricks. Things like the Fiendsmith and Paradise, alongside all of the other bricks that they're already playing. And then, potentially other dead cards, right? Like the Droll and the Fua. Anyway, we have second place, which is Quantal, which is pretty expected. I believe Quantal's already qualified, if I'm not mistaken, right? Didn't someone in Snipe Hunter already qualify, or am I going crazy? I thought they had already qualified. I think I'm just wrong. Anyway, Quantal made it, which is all that matters. So Snipe Hunter's likely coming back. Didn't Emery win or something like that? One of these? No, I don't think so. I could have sworn they had already qualified. Anyway, beside the point. Quantal ended up making it with Mermail. Also playing the very interesting Sekka's Light Called By combo, which is, I guess it makes sense, but it is very interesting. It is very interesting. But yeah, here we can see, you know, Tatsuku came in first. We have RJ. We have Gimlet in third, which I believe is the Asian representative. And I believe Gimlet and RJ are on the same team. I could be wrong about that. So don't quote me on that, but there's that. The Jack Rory. What? Anyway, Crystron. Just adding in Ghost Ogre and Crow over some of the other hand traps. No, they cut Engine, I think. No, I have no idea. What the hell is the difference in this? It just looks like they added 4 cards. Oh, they cut a Veiler. And a Fua. And 2 Nibiru's. That's what happened. Anyway, sorry. That was like spot the difference. Game Endeavor, which was just playing Snake Eye Fiendsmith. We have Joey, as we mentioned previously. Another Snake Eye Fiendsmith. Came in 6th. Tenpai in 7th. Yeah, none of the qualifiers actually were playing Tenpai. And I think the main reason for that is because I don't think Tenpai really gives you the opportunity to be better than your opponent. So, you're just kind of rolling the dice and hoping. I think it was a list for Snake Eyes and one of the Blue Eyes based on the hats. Oh, the hand traps? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's probably it. Oh, actually, no. This one, I would imagine adding the DD Crows was due to Crystron's relevance. Because Crystron ended up popping up more towards the end. So I would imagine that's probably what happened as well. Anyway. Red Reboot. That's all. Memento from Sayer. I remember this team. I don't know if this team is qualifying. I don't know. I don't know who all is going to Worlds. But Sayer was at Worlds last year. Did pretty well. I think they made it out of the group stage. So I think they were a top 14 last year. But yeah. This guy played. It's just a face. This guy played Memento, did pretty well. 10th? That's crazy. We have Mermail as well, top 14 from Stellar. The random branded player got top 17. Not too surprising. Again, Fiendsmith. This is just Fiendsmith's control. I guess it's more Fiendsmith Bestial than anything. So, there's that. 27th. Pretty decent. FTK doesn't really count. The Blue Eyes. I'm almost certain Konami's going to do something about this deck now, given the fact that it actually showed up in the DC Cup. I sure hope that's the case. The previous DC winner played Tenpai? Yes. Do I think Sage at 2 matters? No. Here's the thing. No one loses to Blue Eyes. No one is actually losing to the Blue Eyes cards. You could do the full Blue Eyes combo every day of the week. I'm not going to lose to that. As soon as a Primite card hits the field, that's what I'm losing to. I'm losing to the Barrel. I'm losing to the Drill Beam. That's what I lose to. That's what most people lose to. The Blue Eye stuff is like, okay. Right? But the Primite cards are what are actually winning games. So, hitting Blue Eyes doesn't matter unless you're hitting Primite. Speaking of which, Skill Drain. I don't hate it. More Memento with the Super Poly. This is very standard lists for, or very standardized list, I should say, for this deck. Notably, Ghost Ogre at 3, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if I would do that, but... Tearlament. It's just a 40-card Tearlament deck. Not really all that interesting with the Pilgrim Reaper. We have Yubble. Here's Crystron again. We have more Crystron. Here is the White Forest deck. It's, I guess the interesting thing is that they're actually playing the Kashtira cards in addition to the White Forest stuff. But I guess it does make sense, right? Because you just add, like, Birth, and then you can use Birth as an extender, which is pretty nice. So there's that. But, yeah, not really too interesting there. We have the Crystron. We have the Pendulum, which is, you know, it exists. So there you go. I don't know where all of these deck lists came from, but that's all that we have at the current moment. It will probably continue to be updated, but there you go. Interesting. Hey! We're going to play more of the Duel Trial, because it's hella fun. We're just going to play Glad Beast, and that's pretty much it. I just like this event, so we're going to play a little bit more of it. Do we know who's at Worlds? Do we know all of the people who have qualified outside of this? Who qualified from the DC Cups? That's what I want to know. Spirit Synchro is good too. Yeah, the Spirit Synchro. Well, here's the thing. Blue Eyes is good in regards to, like, ultimately what it accomplishes, but the Blue Eye stuff is not nearly. It's not really what tends to win them the games. Because it oftentimes is like, oh, I can, like, hand trap them here or hand trap them here, and it's very weak to that sort of hand trap. Whereas if, like, if the Primite cards show up, it's like, oh, hand traps just don't matter anymore. Because they're going to get to Drill Beam, or they're just going to generate enough advantage that it just doesn't matter. Glad Beast used to be unbeatable in the old Tag Force games? True. This is simply not a bottomless truffle. Rust. See, I told you. Barrel is the best Blue Eyes cards? Absolutely. Make Kaisaris. We. Get his ass. Alright, go combat. Add Fiendsmith to lab. The Fiendlock, like, doesn't matter then. Does this card do anything? No, I guess we'll just do this. Just pass, I guess. You're already running Fiendsmith? And you want to add another thing to lab? Don't. To Labyrinth, specifically? Don't. Or just play a different deck. I could do this. Multiple engines and tech cards? Okay, don't play lab. That's what I'm saying. If you're trying to add another engine to Labyrinth, don't play the Labyrinth cards. Play a different deck. Labyrinth is not suited for that. Labyrinth does, like, one thing. If you want to play like Fiendsmith, Millennium, Snake Eye, you could do that. That is genuinely an option, and it's pretty good. I'm going to grab this guy. Hoplopomus. Cool. I'm going to normal summon the Bestiary here. We'll go for this guy. Judgment? Nope. Oh, it was Polynosis. Wait, Polynosis couldn't trigger there? If you really wanted to, you could add, like, Unchained cards into that as well. But that's, like, 2 cards, and I wouldn't really consider that adding an engine. Because all it does is add 2 cards, and it's, you know, not much of a change. But I guess you could do that. Man, I just want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Nah, I like this deck. The Glad Beast one is definitely the most fun. Lightsworn is very hit or miss. The plant one's just, like, terrible. Okay, game. It's gonna be like, we can't find you a guy. Kick him out again? Probably. Oh, there we go. All names are your starters and your bricks is funny. That is true. You're like, yo, wait, I drew Mermail. Or, what is his name? Mermillo. Shit. Hey, this hand's crazy. This hand go crazy. Yo, this hand go crazy. Can I do anything here with this? Can I, like, summon Laquari or something like that? I don't think so. What if I just, like, normal Laquari and passed? Let's do this. We're gonna play it slow. Also, where the hell are my trap cards? This is, like, 3 games in a row. Actually, 2 games in a row. 2 games. What? It's been 2 games now that we just haven't drawn, like, any traps. Which is very funny. Because that's, like, half the deck. Yeah, of course. Oh, we hit Plagues? That's pretty good. Plagues is pretty good. Surely we don't attack here, right? Oh, I see. We're gonna make a 6. Okay. Do we make, like, Brionic here? Surely, right? No, they're gonna be stupid to make the one that does piercing. Oh yeah, A-Bomb's... This is by far the best mate in the game, and it's not close. In terms of quality, not close. I fucking knew it! No, you dumbass! Why did you do this? No! You goofy goober! Alright, out comes Murmillo. Get his ass. You saw! It had 21! Ay, 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 amigo. Kichi still so... He came back. Alright, let's go... Rhoda. Prima. Oh! Bottomless. Oh. Prima. Is it Compulse? Could be Compulse. Let's summon this guy. Ah, fucking Torrential. Okay, sure. Ready? Normal summon Lumina. Go. Crazy. Crazy. How much back row does this deck have? Probably not much. I think I do Heavy Storm this. Wait, what do I get off of this if I Heavy Storm? If I Heavy Storm, remove the card, I can go into Darius to summon a guy that, like, doesn't do anything. Prisma, like, doesn't do anything here either. I think I'm honestly probably better off just, like, normal summon Lukwari and then go combat. Yeah. I think that's just the better option. This is Mirror Force? Yeah. I figured that was the case, but there was not really a reason for me to Heavy Storm. I don't know, maybe there is. Because, like, what else are they setting in this deck? Yeah, no, that was kind of silly. That was kind of silly. It was not activatable. Nothing there was activatable. Yeah. Well, what could I have done here? I guess I could have put like a Darius on the field, which would have been pretty nice. Doing too much for 1800? No. They absolutely needed to Mirror Force that. Hate to say it, that was absolutely the correct play. Normal summon Lumina. Go. Actually, Plagues is probably worse for me. Just seeing the Plagues is highly detrimental. Because if they go Brionic, I'm just cooked. Okay, so that's a Raikou. Sick. Sick! I gotta absolutely own them with Gyzara's here. That's crazy. Bottomless goes crazy here. Yeet. And then I get Gorged and I cry. Nice Raikou. Be a shame if it mattered. Come on, summon the Gores. Come on, summon the Gores. Yeah, baby! Gores! There he is. There's the boy. Is this a once burn? No, it's not. Crazy. Let's go you and you. We'll go Hoploplemus. Does that make sense? Yeah. No, actually we'll go this guy. Yeah, we'll go these two. Add back the Murmillo, Darius, Special Summon Bestie. Hold on, did I read this wrong? There's no way this is not a once per turn. When this card is special summon, you can target 2 cards on the field. Destroy those targets at the end of the battle phase. If this card battled, you can return this card, special summon 2 Glad Beasts, except for from the deck, except for Glad Beast Bestiari. Nope, nope, yeah, there's no once per turn. Yeah, no, this card is just stupid. Whee! Should I have set the bottomless there? Maybe. No, I definitely should have. No, that was stupid. Reason being, if they have JD, I just, like, lose. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, I do. I do. If JD hits the field, I do just die. Fuck me. I'm so stupid. I even thought about that, but I was like, oh, I'll play around Heavy Storm. No, that's stupid. You dumb piece of shit. Man, fuck you. It's fine. I draw a Test Tiger. Smile. Oh, I even knew it. I even knew it. I even knew it. I knew that they had it in hand, too. I had that game. I really did. If I draw a Test Tiger here, I win. But that's like it. They milled their other JD. Yeah, I have to draw like Test Tiger, exactly. Yeah, that doesn't do it. Fuck me. Man, that's so stupid. No, man, that's so stupid. I had it too. I had that game. I had that game. I just didn't set my card. I just didn't set my card because I'm stupid. And I'm like, oh, I'll play around Heavy Storm. What am I thinking? The one card that beats me there. There's one fucking card that beats me there. Go fuck yourself, game. I fucking hate this game. I hate this game with every fiber of my being. All right, let's play Yu-Gi-Oh. I guess we gotta play Yu-Gi-Oh. I hate this game. I had that game. I had that so locked up. I had that so locked up too. I hate it here. I don't know what we're playing. Let's play Tearlament. Let's play that Tearlament list that we saw. Or was it? Oh, we could play Branded. Let's play this. Wrong button. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, there it is. What is it? 2 tracked, 3 of this. Not that one, sorry. Are we playing Birth? Grief? We're playing all the traps. We're also playing Grief. I don't think we're playing any hand traps. That's the thing. Besides Maxi Ash. We're not even playing Triple Tack. Instead we're playing Foolish Burial Goods. Which for some reason I have a whole bunch of. Hilarious. Shufflers. This guy. No Bestials. No Bestials. We're playing Trivy Karma. Trivy? Ayo? Yeah, we have that. What am I missing? Huh? What am I... I'm just missing 3 cards. I have all the Kashiras, yeah. Am I going crazy? What is happening? Do I not have Tracked? No, I have Tracked and Lurie. What? What? What card am I missing? Oh, it's Ash. I just assumed it was in there. I forgot I took it out to play the Fuwas. Okay, what was the extra deck? We're playing Rexstrum? We're playing Rexstrum? Nah. Really? Nah. Really? Okay. Okay. We're also playing, apparently, only Pilgrim Reaper. Right, this one's called Pilgrim. Because it's the Grim Reaper. You shouldn't be able to take out Ash or Maxi. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. For sure. SP. Evmoon. Aghanim. Agundam. Apo. Mud. Yep. Yeah, that's... That's it. Really? We're playing Rexstrum? Is Rex for Super Poly? I guess. That's like the only thing I can think of. Is like, oh, cool, I gotta use a Fiendsmith fusion and a fusion or Link monster. Which is fairly decent, all things considered. Why do I have a JD? Oh, right. For some reason, I think I have, like, the entire Lightsworn package on this. In this game. For some reason. Don't ask questions. I just do. Am I just lying to you? Do I just not have it? No, I think I'm lying. I think I don't. Cool. Cool! Do I have a card I can dismantle? I could dismantle this guy, to be fair. Doesn't this card have a lower rarity? I know this one does. I didn't even know I had this card. Did you know I had this card? We have sales pitch too? Where am I getting these cards? Who just like gifted me these cards out of nowhere? It's like, here you go. You need crafting points, I heard. Okay. Alright, sure. Alright, this is the list by... What's this bucket? Kureiso? Depends on what language this is. But I think if it's Japanese, it's Kureiso. But don't quote me on that. But by this guy. Got 49th in the world. In probably the most competitive event. So, there we go. Let's play. Let's play Yu-Gi-Oh! You Super Poly, Appo, and Desiree. The game is virtually over. Yeah, pretty much. Wrong button. Dude, pulling for branded prior to all of the cards existing in one spot was nightmarish. Ten out of 10. No notes. No notes. Love this game. Oh yeah, there's the promo deck. I forgot about that. Yeah, they give Branded another structure deck. That's crazy. That's crazy. Great hand. Great hand. Out comes Lakash. Kira. And there's the disconnect. Yeah. I heckin' love Kashiro cards. Oh! We get to play! We get to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Do you have a Lei Kukaracha? Baylor. Expected. Expected. Patronum. They're so dumb. Don't ask questions. I'm guessing Maxi here, right? Maxi? Or Fua? One of the two. Neither of the two. How interesting. Is it a Bestial? No, they wouldn't have had a... Well, they could have a Bestial still. They've just elected not to use it. I'm sorry, what card could this possibly be? They could have, like, another Valor and Ash. So they could have 2 cards. That could very well be the case. And is, in fact, likely the case. I'm guessing it's Imperm or Valor. Oh, wait. No, yeah, they could. Because of Valor. Yeah, it could be a Bystial. I forgot that they Valored. So yes, it still could be a Bystial. Bystial. Magnum Hut, right? There it is. Okay. As expected. Mm-hmm. Do you have another Bystial? Bystial 2 Electric Boogaloo is kind of crazy. My phone does not like these Yu-Gi-Oh words. You just gotta type them enough. Chain link 1. Chain link 2. I'm guessing it's the second Bystial. Could be Baldrake. Let's go. Chain link 1. Chain link 2. No chain link 3. Bystial. Right? That resolved. That's crazy. Okay. Is it Valor? So I could do that into that into... Meta Noise is already engraved, so I don't really want to do that. I think I just add this guy to hand. Could be Nib. I'm pretty sure it's the second Bystial, right? But why would you not have Bystial'd the Celiac? Or the Sheeran? Because It's not a second Bestial, it's Nib? Like, it's gotta be Nib, right? Nib's like the only thing it could be. You know? Yeah, figured. Yeah, figured. Yeah, that's fine. Do I go Kaleido here and give them literally no good target to send? Honestly, it is potentially worthwhile. Because we have Celiac Crime? Yeah. Oh, finally, they disconnected. Is it Master Duel servers are having issues? Or was it just that one player? That was the first game where it seemed like someone was having issues, so... I wouldn't be surprised if it was Master Duel. This hand really loses to Droll. Like, most of all. You're having connection issues as well? Then is it Master Duel? We'll grab Fenris. Do we grab Fenris or do we grab Unicorn? I think we actually grab Unicorn here. Yeah, we'll grab Unicorn. Troll? No, sick. Pretty sure it's the servers? No, it's you. Yeah, it's probably the servers. We'll go Engraver here. Ash? Nope. Cool. Tract. Droll? No, they would have drolled previously. It could be a Bestial. Likely a Bestial, right? Oh, shit. I clicked the wrong button. That was just straight up a misclick. Oops. Brother forgore to activate his Bestial. I agree. The original IP art and Appo art are better. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Brother forgot to activate his IP, or his Bestial. Oopsie. Oopsie poopsie. And then I made Appo, and he went, wait, what the fuck? Wow, this game really likes tier limit. Okay, if you like the alt art of IP Masquerena more, that's fine. But you must admit, the original summoning animation is, like, infinitely better. It's so good. Free Toad? True. And then put him right back on the list because Mermail does exist. La Cucaracha? Sure. Damn. Okay, we'll start like this. Fact. Ash. Sure. That means you're not gonna Ash my Trivi Karma, which is nice. Do we actually go Trivi Karma there? Actually, I think we go Sulliak, huh? What does Trivi Karma get us? Nothing. Yeah, we send Sulliak here. Sulliak. Grub Havenus. Welcome back from vacation. Thank you. What's up, Mike? Toad's never coming back. Hate to say it. Oh, sure. This is branded? 40 card branded? It is. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, they're locked in the light or dark synchros. Sure. Yeah. Impseti. Okay. Sure. I guess they can make, like, Chaos Angel, right? Like, that's a thing that they could do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. As expected. Mm-hmm. Trudea. Mm-hmm. Trudea. They still haven't used King Sark. I'll wait for the effect to activate. We'll go Havnus. Ash? Maxi? Ash. Okay. That's a little annoying. That's frustrating. Yeah, we'll Super Poly here then. Lurie, he's the star of this show. Lakukaracha! Whoa, who would've guessed? Get fucked. Get fucked, loser. Get owned. Get absolutely bamboozled. That one, and I'll put back this one. Centurion isn't trash. Trust. Also, damn, imagine drawing Magnemite. Centurion is cool. Too bad it's also not. I will not explain myself. Uh-huh. For sure, bud. Yup. There he is. There's the boy. What am I most concerned about here? I'll go like this. I'll call light. Oh, wait, they can't even make Chaos Angel. Never mind, forget I said anything. Forget I said anything. Oh, cool! Super Poly 2, Electric Boogaloo. Nice. Okay, well, let's do this. This has to... I have to target them, right? Can it be destroyed by card effects that do not target them? That's what it is. They can't be destroyed by card effects that do not target them. Hibity. Say it with me, chat. Lurie, he's the star of this show. Do any of you get that reference? Am I just speaking shit into the void? Probably. Probably. Let's go for this one. Using... Oh, hold on. No, yeah, that works. Using these two. It's Kirby, right? Thank you. I'm glad I'm not the only one who gets that. Alright. Put this guy back, put this guy back. What's up, Ronin? How's it going? Anyone else having trouble getting into the game? Yes, many people are. It might be regional, depending on your region. Because I have not had any issues. Pilgwimmy. Not great, but not terrible. Meta Noise. How do I feel about Memento? I like Memento. Memento's pretty cool. It's not my favorite deck, but it's fairly decent. All right, what's another deck we can try? Those were just nasty games. Just all right in a row. Except for the fact that literally all three of these, never mind, I lied, all three of those were immediate surrenders, basically. What's my fave? My fave what? Fave deck? Tri Brigade. Now we have to go second. What vegetable needs a plumber? All of them. This is a hand. This is a terrible hand, by the way. Unless I hit a Rhino Heart here, this hand is really tragic. Where'd it go? I think I wait until they go for the 8. I think I wait for Zombie Vamp to actually mill. Because I don't want to scare them. I don't want to scare them that I'm on tier limit. I basically have to hit Rhino Heart here, or... I guess Soliev could also technically potentially work, but probably not. That might do it, but I don't think it does. We have to hit, like, Rhino Heart here in order to do anything. And even that, like, doesn't do anything. Pretty sure I just lose. Why didn't we do this earlier? Because we're stupid, I guess? Okay. Ash? Nope. Tragic. Yeah, I drew all 3 Fusion Girls. It was great. That's why I said, oh, this hand... Oh, no, this hand's not good. Did we mill a Super Poly? We milled 1. Okay. Fiendsmith. Our hand's really good, though. Sheeran, Rhino Heart, Grief, Crime. We have Engraver in Grave, but likely that won't remain. It could, but we can play through a lot, is what I'm saying. So I'm not too concerned. Like, Desiree doesn't matter. Do I even have a target to send off of Rhino? I don't think I do. That's actually really bad now that I'm thinking about it. However, I don't think it matters that much because we do have this. Do we have a way of getting a Fiendsmith onto the field? I guess we do. What the hell just happened? What are we doing? What? I'm so lost. That's a what? Why? What? What are we doing? What? Why are we playing two of this? Are we playing Rexstrom? Maybe? Okay, sure. Can this summon from hand? No, it summons from grave, right? From deck or grave. Yeah. Okay, that's reasonable. Uh-huh. Does this make Appa? Or are we making Wave King? This is Wave King, right? Like, surely. Nah, how much do I want to bet they're not even playing Wave King? SP? A Gundam. For fucking what? What are we doing here? This is so bad. What are we summoning? That's a big ass Lacrima, I guess. What the hell? Heartbeats. It's a thing, probably. Okay, let's start with Sheeran. Do you have La Cucaracha too? They saw Tier and his brain crashed out. Yeah, pretty much. Okay. Yeah, bud, for sure. Alright, let's, what if I went into Fiendsmith? Smile. What the fuck? Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. For sure, for sure. This is a moment of the opponent realized they messed up the combo and was just like, just click yes. Just click yes. Just click yes. It's like, alright, bud. Sure. I'm not the one in charge. Do you have Nib? Please make Nib. It'd be so funny, dude. Ah! That's fine. Chat, don't tell him. Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10, no nuts. Alright, coolio. Activate Gweef. Bring back Havness. Send Havness. Havness. Coolio. Shuffle back that guy. Santiago, you did not miss much. What happened is, they had an aneurysm. I don't know. Add Scream here. You gonna droll me? There it is! No! I've been trolled! Whatever shall I do? Oh no, the servers are dying. Oh, don't do this to me now. No, don't do this to me now, game. Please at least let me win this game. Please at least let me win this game. Bro's win con now is the server crashing. I'm hoping I hit a shuffler here. That's like my best option. Mill 11, because we're in heaven, baby. They decided to use it already. Sure, whatever. Whatever. Does this even summon anything? The answer to that question is kinda no. Kinda no. Oh, I hit a shuffler. Oh, I hit 2 shufflers. Holy crap. I'm just goated with the swow. Is there a point to sending anything here? No, it's actively detrimental for me. Targeting. Oh, that one. Yeah, no. Gotta put the Sheeran back. No. Okay. Let's go for... Oh, I should have put back Sequence. No, that was dumb. I'm dying. I'm dying. Help. You know what? I got the duels I needed with this. Hilariously. Coolio. The servers are dying as well, which is very funny. So let's do this. Let's play... let's see if we can play Ryuge. You there. Put you there. I am not doing well. This cough is kicking my butt. How close am I to Ryuge? I'm a few cards off. I'm a few cards off. Right. So you know what? Let's play. What's a deck we haven't played in a while? We could play Blue Eyes. Is there anything interesting that happened with Blue Eyes? No, there's a deck that I wanted to play that something interesting happened. Oh, we can check out. Well. No, I don't know. Do I even still have this deck? No. This deck is fully gone. Tragic. I did in fact play Plant Link at one point. You hate to see it. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Is there another deck that we would want to play? We could play Memento. Right? I have Memento. Yeah, why don't we play Memento? Why don't we play Memento? Oh, this requires the Goblin Breakout. Like, everyone is playing that, I think. Yeah. I just want to build a Ryuge. But Konami said, no, you're getting Crystron cards instead. Tragic. Are there any other Memento builds that aren't playing it? Penguin Breakout? No, because that'd be stupid. Oh, I just realized, is this the Melodious deck? Is this what they classified as Melodious? Ah, yes, my favorite, Melodious. Because, like, if we look at this, there's 2 Melodious decks. There's none that are Pendulum. So I'm guessing that's what this is, which is very silly. Oh gosh, look at this list. Breakout isn't that necessary? It is. It absolutely is. It really teases hard by giving us a link with no deck profiles on it. Prediction: Blue Eyes underperformed due to not actually being that good. Memento underperformed because time rules exist. Fiend Slop takes up 80 to 100 slots. Some guy top 10'd with Kashtira or Runic Stun. A Pendulum profile. And a singular rogue deck no one expected. I hate to say it. They're pretty accurate. This, pretty accurate. This one, not so much. Fiend Slop, no. Memento, I wouldn't say it underperformed. I think it performed as expected. Blue Eyes definitely didn't underperform. The biggest surprise is that Crystron actually is the most common deck out of the deck list known at 26%. Oops. Oops, oops. Hopefully now people will stop saying that the Solitaire best deck by far is Snake Eyes and that Blue Eyes was a fad. It was a good and varied WCQ. Nah, Blue Eyes was a fad. Here's the thing. Blue Eyes had tier 0 representation when it dropped. In the same vein, like, Snake Eyes has not received any real support. Like, it's gotten slightly better, but not really. Crystron topping is cool. I will agree. But, what was I saying? The actual best deck was never at any point Blue Eyes. So when Blue Eyes was so heavily represented that it was near tier 0 representation and basically was as popular as something like Tearlament was, or Snake Eye when those first came out, it's hard for me to not say that it wasn't a fad. Because it was never the best deck. And it wasn't really close. Just saying. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. What have we played? Millennium Stun. Yo. I don't think we could. It'd be funny. 100% new deck syndrome? Absolutely. Absolutely. Play this. Man. I don't know. Why don't I just build Memento? No, because I really want to build this. How much do I need? I need to be able to dismantle 3 cards. That's just not true. I absolutely need 3 of this and 3 of this. Right. Alright, well. Let's just hop. Let's just hop in rank. Let's just play the game. Is Droll or Molcharmies better options? With like 3 Nib and Memento? I actually don't think you play either. Your best option is Super Poly. Right now. Super Poly and then Maxi and Ash, and then you just play a bunch of Engine. Because your Engine is extremely strong, and so basically you're trying to break the board with Super Poly, or just like play through it with Engine. And if you can't do that, you probably lost anyway. We play Centurion. Sure. I can't play this deck. Why? Because Bonfire. Tragic. When did I get rid of this guy? Don't know. I don't know. We'll just do that instead then. Why do I have Apophis? Oh, for Silo Hat Rat. True. True. I forgot about that. Just add another Bestial. Let's do Lub in this. Something like this. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. Do I maybe want more Bestial Lub? I also don't know how I feel about that extra deck. It's fine. Is it better to play like one piece of all of these and play an additional Lub, or would it be better to play like a different hand trap? No. Yeah, I think this is probably better. I think that's probably better. OCG made sure Snake Eye and Fiendsmith were dead before they released Blue Eyes. That is true. And then immediately drop Ryzeal. Basically, like, immediately after it. Pretty good hand. Oh. Based. Based. Pensaplume. Revealing Riot Dragon. Okay, well, I hate to do this to you. Tragic. Yep. An R challenge? Could be, or it could just be Megalith. Yeah, I think it's just Megalith. I guess it depends. If they add Aeritron here, then it's just Megalith. Okay. I'm guessing the play is add like Unformed here. I think I do imperm the Haggith, though. Unless last card in hand is the quick play, I do think this is the correct play. Because it cuts them off of the ritual, off of the Haggith itself. It also cuts them off of the potential unformed. Forces them to either play into Maxi more, or forces them to basically do nothing. And it's the do nothing. 10 out of 10 game, by the way. Start with the Bastille. The Magnum Hut. Okay, Magnum Hut. Spanish. Special. Effecto. Summon this guy. I think the... Well... No, yeah, I think the actual game plan there is probably grab Aerotron. I think you grab Aerotron, you give them no additional draws, and then you go for Aerotron into Bethor. Because, like, they already had the Bethor in hand. So. Let's go for... Why are you in my hand? That's annoying. We'll go Primera here. Primera. Field spell. Go stand up. Go stand up. Let's just pitch this one. Yeah. Let's put this guy into the back row. Let's do this. Modulates. Go into the 8. This one. Pretty normal. We can go. Let's go Bonfire here. Just to add the follow-up. Let's go Gargoyle. It kind of sucks. I think I'll just go Combat here. Yeah, I think we still want one of these guys. Oh, I just realized I have Called By in hand. Man, this feels bad. Man, I hate it here. We'll go mean to... Yeah, I could've gone like Silhouette Rat or something. Megalith is very cool. You are correct about that. We'll grab the... Druis. Baldrake's not. Oh, Baldrake also hits Ritual. Yeah, I should have gone Baldrake there. That was dumb. That was dumb. True. Likely not good enough for the Megalith support. Hopefully it's good. We're hoping and praying it's good, because I love Megalith. But I don't think it does enough. Having read the cards, I don't think it does enough. Yeah, Bethor. I feel bad. What are we summoning here? You know what? That's fine. Yeah. Pull off King. Oh? We draw OPL? Oh, it's full. Okay. Go regained. Summon this guy. I'm trying to think if I'm worried about anything here. I don't think I am. We'll go through Dea. I know only one of the cards in hand, right? Yeah. I think I just make Baron here. Tragically. Haggith. Chain 1. You scrapped it for Rudras? That's a choice. All for Mermail? Ooh. How are we making Baron? Oh, you're right. This is not the tuner. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Thinking thoughts? That's fine. What do they summon here that I'm worried about? Fiel? It's like kind of annoying. Didn't have a deck that could make it for Rudras. Fair enough. Please don't summon Bethor. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, it's failing. Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad, man. Man, this sucks. Man, I hate it here. Man, this game is terrible. Never punished. I have Lethal on board, right? Yeah, I do. Cool. Man, I feel bad. Do I think Mimighoul is a strong deck? No, I really don't. I wish it was. It's like 2 cards away from being a deck that I would really enjoy. It just doesn't do enough. Check deck? Will do. It's... I guess it's the NR variant of this deck. It's also just bad. Well, it's also just bad. It's just bad. It's just bad. I have never read this. What is that? What? Who is this guy? Does it... Wait, can you summon this guy? I don't think you can fucking summon this guy. Am I wrong? No, I guess you can, right? Yeah. No, I guess you can. Ganondorf. Garlandorf. King of Destruction. When this card's ritual summon, destroy all of the face-up monsters on the field with defense less than or equal to this card's attack. This card gains 100 attack for each monster destroyed this way. 100? Brother, it could gain 1,000 and it still wouldn't be good enough. Hilarious. Gravity Dragon says, when this card is special summoned, you can return all spell traps your opponent controls to the hand. Your opponent can activate cards or effects in response to this effect activation. That's actually very good. Too bad it's 7. How in the hell are you summoning this? Aren't these all exact? No, these are equal or exceed, but aren't these exact? No, it does say equal or exceed. Okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, I guess you do that. That's crazy. That is a card. It also does miss timing, which is very funny. That's all. Anyway, we know Lord of Red. Borreload Riot Dragon? When your opponent special summons a monster, you can negate this summon, and if you destroy that monster, then destroy this card or rocket monster you control. If this card is in your grave, you can target a Borrel or rocket monster in your grave, destroy 1 card you control, and if you do, you can add that target to your hand. Can this add itself? It should, right? Because it's Borrel card? Yeah, it adds itself. That's crazy. And then... Raging Storm Dragon. When your opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can discard the card and negate the attack, and if you do, negate that monster's effect. Oh, I see. Did they have this in hand? That's crazy. You can target a face-up monster your opponent controls, return both that monster and this card to the hand. Oh, I'm well aware of how good all of these rituals are. The problem is that they're rituals. These are not bad monsters. And our attempt plus SP. Yeah, why is SP in here? Bro's like, don't worry, I just won't summon it. Smile. I just like SP. Well, I feel bad. I really do. Because that was cool. It was a cool deck. A 7 and Earth Dragon, not Light Dragon. Yep. Imagine. What was I doing? Did I talk about the new DM support? What new DM support? Stuff that came out like a month ago? Yes. Or is there even more? Or was it like that one card that was like DM support? Shout out to the NR novels. They work better than you'd expect. That's a choice. Why did I do that? Don't worry about it. That was the Ash? No, surely not, right? No, surely not, right? No, surely not, right? Surely they have Imperm, right? Yeah, there it is. Uh-huh. Do I have a way to get to anything specific here? Not necessarily. I could just wait on these and just pass. Because we have stand-up, we could go Baron. The question is whether I want to go Baron now or wait on the Baldrake. I think I want to wait. We'll do this. Meme Ento. Why would you not have Aki Huron already in hand? But of course. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Haunts. Triple deck take. Draw. Sure. Mm-hmm. 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 Good draw. Mm-hmm. Sadly, that's an Earth. Could go Baldrake here. And then when they summon, I could just banish. How good is that? Not very. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Creation. Oh. Coldplay. Mm-hmm. We know that they have the quick play of Bone Party. And then the others are unknowns. So we don't know anything else. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Twin Dragon. Yep. Mind creation, sure. I think I just die here. Is there a way I don't? No, I do just die. Right? Sure. Maybe if they go after the back row here, I don't die. Okay, kind of figured. Yeah, that's fine. They still don't have enough for combined creation here. So I just wait for them to put a guy in grave, and vanish, and Baldrake. That. Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still has fusion to search a card. There's the combined creation in hand. That's a funny draw, but not a very good one. I think I had Tatsu. Yeah, Tatsu. Horned. Yeah, that also works. Sure. Fuck yeah. Ground. This one. And let's do this one. Modulate the level. Here. Now I could pop, but I don't want to do that, do I? Yeah. So let's elect not to do that. And then we'll go we can go Weeball, we Drake. Right? Yeah, we'll just wait. We'll just wait here. Away goes 5. Yup, yup, yup. Out comes the combined creation. Yup, yup, yup. I could put it in grave, right? Sure. That's fine. Yep. This is only during main phase, right? That's fine. We ball, we Drake. This is only during main phase. Fuck! I'm stupid. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay, cool. Oh, I thought it was. That slight delay killed me. Very, very, very spooky. Very, very spooky. Whee! Maxi is such a cool card. And it actually didn't fucking matter. Maxi literally did, like, nothing there. Oh, it drew me into Ash, to be fair. What a great game. It also damages the enemy's mental. That is true. This is a hand that does stuff. True. We set spell trap there, right? We set spell trap, we send, we go for that guy, yeah. Arguably, that plays around more if we go for the field spell. There. There's scoop into Centurion. Yes. I'm about to leave the fun part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, gold is fun. True. You know what? Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just unfun, isn't it? Do you have a second one? How much do you want to bet they have a second one? Come on, click the button. Do it again. Oh, this is how we're doing this. Sure. Huh, yeah. Yeah, I guess. Sure. That sucks. Ooh. That's a hand and a half. Bug. Yep. Space shooter. Anyway. No more searching. Stop. You violated the law. I actually don't think they search all that much more. But this does specifically cut them off of the fusion, which is important. Why did I not Bolt Drake that? That's fine. Mm-hmm. 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 Pen scale. I did that really poorly. Because I could have banished this earlier and it would have been a lot better. However, I can basically force them to immediately use their bounce, which could cause them issues. Because I go like Primera, and then I can basically force them to immediately bounce, because if they don't, I just immediately go into Baron. Baron. Because Baron is fair. And Baron. I could also just go combat and force it. The toggle was this guy. This guy always has the ability to banish. Imperm is fine. Do we just go straight combat? I think we do, yeah. This doesn't protect them, right? Yeah. Why not banish this one? So that it's protected. That's a good question. Didn't feel like it, I guess. Confirm. Yep. For sure, bud. Like Ghost Ogre? I guess Ghost Ogre wouldn't do anything here. This has an Emblema card, right? Which kind of doesn't do anything here. Let's not modulate there. Let's go Auxilia. Why did I do that? Because I'm stupid. True. No Crimson Dragon? How would I have done that? In any meaningful capacity? So they can bounce here, which is a problem. And I know that they have the pendulum. Okay, let's go this. Mm-hmm. Sure. You just had to bounce the field spell there. Oh, they left me the ability. Okay, that's a choice. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright, let's do this. Mm-hmm. More Melodious, sure. Sure. What does this one do? Okay, yeah, we'll go Baldrake here. Banish this guy. Summon. Thank you. Should have added the fusion spell first. Like, surely if the Primera is resolving, you bounce the field spell? Because at that point, that's, like, the only thing that does anything at that point. At that point. That is a very funny draw. Dechistoso. Mm-hmm. Surely we banish the fusion this time. There it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go this guy. This one. let's go Emblema. We'll place this on Shrion. We'll place Trudeo. Send, but that doesn't really do anything. Okay. Bloom. This can kind of be an issue, but Imperm just solves this issue, right? Because this has to go to the zones. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Sure. Okay. The fact that this bounces has been a major issue. Valor. Why am I disconnecting? The fuck are you talking about? I might be able to actually walk over this thing. Dependent. Mm-hmm. Okay. Could go Silo Hat Rat. Which does nothing. True. We will simply simply pass here. Because it kind of forces them to go combat immediately and work with the Trudea. Yeah. We'll just pass that. Oh shit, you're playing multiple of this? The fuck? Okay. Sure. Sure. Like, surely we just go combat here, right? What? What? Why? What are we summoning here that possibly does anything? Huh? Baka. Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure, bud. Special. It was at this moment. He knew. He fucked up. We send whatever they summon, because I don't think there's anything that they could summon here that like does anything. Yeah. Banish you. As if it's sent to grave. Yeah. Pencil in one. Make Typhon? Oh, gravity controller. Okay. Not bad. How many live draws do I have? Quite a few. Not all of them, but I have quite a few. I don't think I have, I don't think I have a target for this. Shit. I guess I send Phalanx at this point, because I don't want to draw it. Yeah, go combat. That's annoying. Because now they can just go SPE here. Damn. Damn. Do you draw another monster? Oh, shit. Oh, wait, does that do anything? Oh, fuck, it does. Wait. Can we not summon that guy? Hold on. Level 4 or lower. I'm stupid. Forget I said anything. Make SP. SP works like that, right? Is monster summon from the extra deck? Oh, no. It's not that. Oh, right. But they could just use that guy instead. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. What are you possibly thinking about here? Oh, you're wondering if it's unaffected. It's not. Because I could never get a light for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 life draws? That's one of them. That's one of them. That's one that does a thing. Hell yeah. No. No effect. Yeah, I'd love to be able to get Atri back. I'd love to be able to get anything back here. But then they would just banish, and then I wouldn't get to go for regained, which I think is way more valuable. I fucking hate this game with every fiber of my being. You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Should have activated the Magnemite. Should have activated it. I hate this game. Like, surely I lose here, right? Surely they have a way to fusion summon, yeah. Here, right? Oh? Bagoo? Motherfucker, that does more damage to you than to me. I mean, sure, bud. I had to open my mouth. I had to open my mouth. I mean, shit. Do I just wait? What am I worried about here? If I go Primera, I can Synchro into Auxilia, and I can sit on Auxilia, which then, if it's sent to Grave, allows me to Reborn it, which is arguably better. I'm gonna lose on my Primera. I'll just pass. Why is Duster in this deck? Because I don't fucking know. I basically, like, need to see the field spell now. No, they can't be targeted by card effect or destroyed by battle. Cool. Okay, Lub saves my ass here. Because I still have one target, which is Saronir, which is great. Okay, let's go Saronir. Let's banish you here. Let's go. Do you have a Dark Engrave? You fucking do! You have multiple! Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. No. Right. SP. SP. Go SP. SP. Banish. Primera. Primera. Field spell. Go Silo Hat Wrap. That's kind of it. Field spell also kind of doesn't do anything here at this moment right now. It'd be really cool if I had added this guy back, but I fucking misclicked and now I can't do that. Now I feel like a dip. Yeah, we'll go stand up here. Stand up. Pitch. Meta. Dude, imagine if they didn't have fucking... Ah! That's so stupid. That's so stupid. If they don't have Harpy's Feather Duster there, they like, hard lose. They, like, hard lose. Frustrating. Sure. Can I draw anything here that does anything at this point? Does Emblema set from Grave? No. Shit. Sure. Could go Silo Hat Wrap, but that doesn't do anything. Can't make my own Bagooska. I don't have Zeus. I don't have Typhon. I don't have anything. Yeah, I think I just lose. That's so fucking stupid. And it's all because of that... Oh, of a misclick and a Harpy's Feather Duster. Oh, that's so lame. That's so bullshit, dude. Hard carried by a stupid one-of that shouldn't exist. Wow, crazy. Who would have guessed? That was maybe the worst game I think I've ever played. Just like, the most unfun. It's just fucking insufferable, dude. Opponent plays like shit, doesn't matter. Just draw whatever you want. Just draw whatever you want. Just win. Forehead. What a shit show. What an actual shit show. Had I instead gone for fucking Magnum Artifact instead? But no, I was like, no, I don't need Magnum Artifact. I need to be able to, like, draw. I hate this game. Dude, whatever. That game was so unbelievably horrible. Deck. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Place. I guess this guy. I really don't even want to go combat here. I think I'll just set and pass. Why are you always in my fucking hand? Sure. My brother in Christmas, this game is terrible. Beep bop a doop. That was so much fun. So glad I had to sit through those 2 games. Wrong button. Tragic. Man, this deck's ass. We're gonna play more Orcust. I don't get why people like Centurion. I don't understand. I used to like it, and then I played it, and now I don't like it. I was like, wow, this is a really cool deck with a really cool archetype that does really cool things. And then I had to play it. Damn, dude, I love Floodgates. Floodgates are so sick. They're my fave. What a draw. That's all I'm gonna say. Conquistadore. Summon the Eldritch. We lagging? True. My brother in Christmas. That's not how that card works. There it is. There it is. There it is. Why didn't you do that earlier? Cool. That's frustrating. Okay, let's do... Right, can't do that. Let's do this. You got to be fucking with me. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Who the hell is playing Eldritch? The person who was playing the loner deck that they give you for ranked? Which for some reason goes in Skill Drain and Teak Boo. Please send Teak Boo. I would love if you sent Teak Boo right now. That'd be so sick! Oh, I'd love that. Oh, I can't express how much I'd love that. Come on, send Teak Boo. Yeah! Let's fucking go! Get his ass! Get his ass! I don't think the Eldritch Loner has more than one extra. Maybe you're right. Let's fucking go. Is this shuffle for cost? No. Tragic. Tragic. In which case... Because I can't normal that guy. I mean, I could normal this, bring back Galatea. And then do fucking what with that? Yeah, great question. Alright, let's just do this. And... pass. Why don't we summon a guy? Wait, hold on, what? Oh, because we set Black Awakening. What? Okay, whatever. Sure. Yeah, no, for sure, for sure. Of course, of course. Mm-hmm. Wow, crazy. Big zombie van? Mm-hmm. 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 Damn, dude, that's crazy. Okay. We'll go Harpour. Some Girsu. No effect, Girsu. Oh. Well, shit, I'm stupid. I thought I had access code, I don't. Do I have anything that I can do here? No. So maybe going light is better. Yeah, that's probably a better option. Oh, but am I ever going to be able to gain access to a fusion spell? No, not really. Man, fuck these stupid ass floodgates. Holy shit, dude. There's like so much I can do under, you know, not under skill drain. There's so much I could do not under rivalry. But with both, it's like impossible. I just like can't play the game. Okay, I will. Is that one? The hell is this set card? It was Necroworld Banshee. Sure. I don't have double Azayas, right? Yeah, no. Tribute summon Nid. Yeah, dude, I'd love to. Yeah, that'd be great. Golden Land, yup. Arquero, that's actually annoying. Please cosmic your own bullshit. Stupid piece of shit. Man, fuck you. Do you think they attack the Galatea? Oh, its effect is negated. I forgot. Oh, I forgot. Okay. So I could go both of these guys, which is arguably my best option. Yeah, okay. So I can't fucking tribute. They deck out first. Pleiades. Why would you attack that one? What the fuck is wrong with you? Are stupid. This would not have been an issue if I was just playing Axis Code Talker. But like, I don't need to play Axis Code Talker unless it's specifically this. Ugh, that's so stupid, dude. What the fuck does Ding do here? Something. It's really not a blind here. Do I have a way of making zombie vamp? I don't think so. Guys, what if they end up selling? I know they have two of those. Sure. Summon your Pleiades. Brother, come on. Any day now. Any day now. There it is. Wow, crazy. Who would have guessed? Alright, well. Ding, I guess. Summon another Eldritch. Is that Conk? Yeah? Really? Okay, sure. Fucking yeah, dude. Randomly somehow summon summon 5 times, please. I need it. Genuinely. Uh-huh. Sure. Can I take this and still summon all of them? I can. I'd be on 300, though. I need to preserve as much life points as I can. Yeah, skill drain's hurting both sides, trust. It's not just my opponent being stupid. No, you don't have it. You don't have shit. Fuck, dude! Fuck you, game! What is this? Imagine a floodgate not immediately preventing you from doing a thing, and actually being a reasonable card that doesn't just turn off games. Fuck, dude, that was the most bullshit that's ever bullshit. Just draw 3 floodgates, all of which are super infuriating and prevent you from playing the game. Hooray! Dude, these games are awful! I fucking hate this game! Why do I play this shit? Ah!